Today, I want us to talk about why poor people remain poor despite the fact that they try so much to change their status or to change their ways of living. And I think if we do not talk about this today, then this problem is going to continue on and on and on. So you are much privileged that you're watching this video right now. And I think and I believe that after us discussing this, we're going to change the way how we see things. In my previous video, I talked about why poor people continue to be poor and richer people continue to be richer. And just so to recap for you, I think why poor people continue being poor is a mental capacity. But despite the fact that it is a mental capacity, there are other couple of things that continue to make poor people poor. For example, because you're born in a poor family, it means your family or your parents won't afford good quality education. That means you're going to go to very poor schools, okay, to attain your education, whether it's O-level or A-level or that degree, you're going to go to poor schools. That is number one. When you go to poor schools, because your parents can't afford better schools, you're going to equally meet people from poor families that are going to be your friends. And one thing I should tell you about money is money sometimes is about association. When you associate with people who come from better families, who have money, they have opportunities that they open to you. Now, you've gone to a very poor school, you've met kids from poor families, all your circle. In fact, they say your net worth is your network, or your network is equivalent to your net worth. The people you associate with are the ones that sometimes determine how better you become. It's a bit hot in here. Now, if you've gone to poor schools, you've met poor kids, those are your friends, meaning they're not giving you open to opportunities, okay? That means you won't perform as somebody that went to a better school. You try so much, but still you won't perform very well, okay? That is one. If maybe you succeed in life somehow and you get a job and you start earning, you start a family, the dependents, I'm talking about your home people, your siblings will be looking up to you. Your parents will be looking up to you. Your aunties, your uncles, your grandfathers and grandmothers, your cousins, and everybody else will be looking at you as being successful. And what does this mean is anytime they have a problem, you'll be the running solution, like they'll be running to you. And because sometimes in Africa, we feel this attachment to our family or with our family, we end up sacrificing the little we have to better our families. And that's the right way to do things. I mean, we need to support our families, but we forget that we are doing that at the expense of ourselves. My father is one person that I so much thank. He's one guy who will not call you every other single weekend or when he gets problems. Because for him, he told us, you see, when you start a family, you now have your own burdens to handle. So I can't, again, carry my burdens and put them on your shoulder because you already have enough to deal with. But that doesn't mean that I don't support my parents. Of course, once in a while when I get some money, I'm like, hey, Dad, I got some money. Please get this, go and, fix this, fix the other. Maybe you have a business that you want to do. I invest in that. But it's not always that he calls when he has problems, because he knows that by so doing, he'll be making me crippled in simple terms. So we need to break that chain of inheriting problems, inheriting our family's poverty, among many other things. Like I said, poverty is a mental capacity and we need to pray about it. Sometimes it is a generational curse. So we have to work very hard to break these generational curses upon our lives. If you're not born again, like some of us who go to churches and we curse and we break these, then it's gonna be a mental capacity. You're gonna change how you think. And I thought it was, I can't wait to see you becoming rich.